case to the open, in this case to the left. Finding the inside edge of the heel, big toe down, hands are up, great opportunity to breathe into the back. And then when I come through, kind of hip shift, as I exhale and come down into my split squat. Being able to I had a question recently with a client about internal rotation and squatting. So ideally in a squat, we're able to find that externally rotated position at the top of the squat, that upper range, and then accessing that internal rotation at the mid-range position, which is typically more difficult for mamas. I want you to think about internal rotation as that driving force into the ground. So when you're kind of coming out of the hole, so to speak, or that sticking point, that actual coming up, that ascension, is actually can be really difficult. Thinking about pushing pressure up and kind of driving ourselves, and that pressure and pushing that up can be really difficult. Sometimes if we're not able to access that internal rotation, that's when we might find other ways to get it. So maybe spinal extension, so we kind of throw ourselves forward. It's kind of that way of faking internal rotation, so to speak. Maybe if your back is really tight after doing deadlifts and squats a lot. So that's actually why doing like slouchy variations can be great, because you're taking away your compensation, right? You're taking away that extension. Being able to access internal rotation is really important for efficient movement. Keeping in mind too that depending on your sport and your activities of daily life, some of these patterns we've developed over time can help us with our sport. So they're not all bad. Just being cognizant that like during pregnancy, our pelvis takes on this more externally rotated position because the pelvic inlet kind of opens up to accept all this additional contents and pressure in baby, and we need baby to fit through. So our body definitely goes through changes. If you feel like your pants, like if your hips feel like almost wider, then that's actually a thing, because your pelvis has actually changed shape. And sometimes in postpartum, we're in this shape, and then we're also kind of more tipped forward, so to speak, at the pelvis. So we'll look for ways that we can access more internal rotation. Exercise selection is really helpful. I love to focus on an isometrics overcoming activity, so we can think about that pushing down into the floor, driving pressure. I love learning about this stuff. I love investing in education. It keeps my mind stimulated when I'm not thinking about mac and cheese and like Paw Patrol. And whenever I meet someone at a happy hour that's a physical therapist, I love talking about this stuff, but I also love other things too. I'm gonna go hop on and watch lessons in chemistry. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I'm just really grateful for a lot of things this year. It's been a very heavy month, but I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and if you have any questions or requests for content or things you'd like to learn more about, let me know, because I'm always learning, and I love to talk about this stuff because it helps me process the information, and I'm extremely passionate about helping my clients, helping you, and just helping moms. Have a great day.